Drawing hands is fun. The more you work on the same sketch, the more stiff it becomes and like it loses its original like mood, original flow, I don't know. Everyone who draws kinda notice that. Sketch sometimes is way more dynamic and like alive than the result. But that's because sketch is messy and your brain kinda trying to make sense of it and compensating for a lot of like just messiness, which is, by the way, the thing with AI art. A lot of it is just, if you look at it closely, it's like messy as hell. It's like it's just missing some crucial thing. I'm not even talking about like extra fingers or extra teeth or whatever. It's like a lot of it, like it looks funny. It's like it's very like rendered a lot of details, but they don't make sense together if you think about it for like a second and don't just subconsciously consume it, because your brain will kind of make sense of many things that doesn't make sense, just to save you from like cognitive dissonance or whatnot. But if you start to look at it, your brain starts to hurt because it's like it's lines that goes nowhere and makes no sense. That's the thing with drawing hands. You can, if you like did it a lot, you can wing it. So I guess eyes will learn at some point. Maybe, probably. Maybe not. Like, artists should just draw hands like absolutely horrendously to throw eyes off. So they can't learn, because there is nowhere to learn from, because everybody is just drawing hands like shit. Which, I mean, it would be funny, I think. Like, given how most of the people watching it cannot like discern if something is shit. Like, they don't like really know how the hand should look like they never looked at it as an artist, like with just trying to understand it, trying to construct it, and trying to make it look good or like even realistic, and just like looking at uncritically, I'd say. They can never say if it's like good or bad. It's like it's something just incomprehensible if you don't like isn't used to it, I guess. If you haven't drawn like a gazillion hands in your life, then you probably don't know how to tell if like it's a good hand or not. I mean, if it's like has some blobs instead of fingers, then probably. But if it's a bit off, or if it's like extra finger but it's not like jumping at you, it's like just hanging somewhere like extra like pinky or something, most people won't notice it, which is funny, I think. Like recently there was this a bunch of selfies from like some parties and whatnot with like women with gazillion teeth in their extremely huge smiles and like 6-7 fingers holding the cameras with 2 lenses or 3 like flashes. And most people couldn't say it. They were like just incredibly impressed with it. Like, wow, how realistic. Yeah, dude, she has like 9 fingers, half of them are thumbs. Unless you look at it, you won't notice, which is funny. You probably will learn someday, but I don't know, like this type of details, like humans don't notice it unless they know where to look, unless they're looking. If they're just consuming like mindlessly in like if you just nanoseconds while they scroll past, they don't see it. And like, why would you think that the AI would notice it if like it sees that people are like okay with it, so it assumes that it's acceptable level of quality and just goes with it, because whoever is filtering the results and like teaching the thing, the what's it called? It used to be called neural networks. Now it's AI. Like, it's not AI yet. It's just a thing that does very specific task and nothing else. It's not intelligence. But anyway, so it's only as good as the person teaching it. If the person teaching it isn't an artist, like it's like teaching a human. If you're not an artist, you're trying to teach as a human being to like draw. You don't know shit. How can you teach it? Funny thing about drawing hands, though, a lot of people who just start drawing have a lot of troubles with it for some reason. I mean, it's like it is a complex thing, and it's like, since they're used for everything pretty much, you can just memorize a few like hand positions and like just copy paste them from your memory. You need to understand how it works, or, which is easier by the way, just use your own hand as a reference. It's like, it's handy, sorry, like it's always there. You can use mirror, camera, whatever. You don't even need to like learn to draw hands specifically. You just need to learn to like look at reference and understand what's there and like how to draw that, and that's it. You can draw anything. Of course, if you going from like imagination, something that doesn't exist, then yeah, it's kind of harder. But hands exist. It's like, I think it's pretty easy to, I mean, unless you don't have them, which is unfortunate. And then again, internet exists, like there's a lot of references everywhere, so it shouldn't be much of a problem to find references for hands. And actually, while we're on the topic, it's like, I find it really cool when people with like no hands, for example, draw, because that's dedication. Like, they don't have like pretty basic things that most people need to draw, and they find the way, and it's unique and like very impressive, and it just shows that if you want to express yourself, you find a way. And using AI for it, it's not that. It's, you're not expressing anything. You're just Google searching pictures, basically. It's like, when you need a reference and you type the search into search bar, like hand from like this angle holding this thing, and you call it when you find something, and you go, oh yeah, I did it. No, you didn't. You just searched for it and the machine did it, gave it to you. Same with AI art. You like, it's not your expression. You didn't choose like composition, for example. Composition in AI art is very standard all the time. Like, it's the same. Like, you try doing like low angle, for example, with AI. It can't. It doesn't know what it is. Because people training it doesn't know what it is. They don't have the eye for like composition, for camera work, for any of that. And the student is only as good as the teacher, I guess, unless they have their own mind and free will. But if it's just a machine, and whoever's teaching it is not exactly an artist. What would you expect? So yeah, that's my little rant about art. It's not art, I mean, yeah, art, picture generating algorithms that doesn't do a good job yet. And like, if artists would teach that, then yeah, it might reach some reasonable heights, I guess. It might actually be really impressive. But would you expect the like artist who really enjoys the process of just drawing or painting, would you expect them to give it up to just something that does it for them? That's like the most enjoyable part. Like, it's more reasonable to give machine like some boring stuff to do, like marketing or like social media stuff or like promotion or just admin, like emails and whatnot. Not the most enjoyable thing. And yes, like drawing backgrounds might be useful because nobody likes that. I mean, aside from those who does, which mad respect. Because drawing backgrounds is just boring. I mean, it's like compositing and like sketching it. It's cool because you decide like composition and blocking and all of that. That's cool. But then when you render it, it's just a really mechanical process. And yeah, that one would be good for the machine because you don't waste your time on boring garbage. But I don't know. The person teaching the machine to do that should know what they're doing, and like right now all these eyebrows, they don't. They just steal from artists by like typing their name and like trending on ArtStation and whatever else they use. It's not like it's not good. It's like just guessing basically. Like, hey master, what should I do? Like, what is it? What do you want from me? Like, how should I do this thing you want from me? And the master is, I don't know, I'm not an artist. Figure it out. And they are trying to figure it out together, and all they can figure out is like large boobs anime character with like in the style of certain artists they found on like main page of ArtStation or whatnot. And is it good? I mean, maybe if you don't look at like extra teeth and fingers. But is it like inventive? Is it art? No, it's not. It lacks the intention behind it. Because art is like, it is an expression of your thoughts and emotions. It's not an expression of your horniness about like big boobs anime characters. I mean, maybe it is an emotion, but... And I'm really sad about artists whose main source of income is drawing huge boobs anime characters, because like that's a lot of their consumer base is now over there doing generating who will generate bigger boobs or something. But thankfully I'm not interested in this stuff, so I don't really care much. It's not to like diss those who like it, just not my thing, so I'm not qualified to talk about it. So thank you for watching. I hope you like this hand situation and discussion about it, and I don't know, tell me what you think about it, I guess, and about whole drawing hands stuff. Do you like it? Do you not like it? To do it yourself? Maybe you prefer, I don't know, AI generated 3 thumbs and 10 pinkies on one hand. I mean, it's maybe some people like this. I don't know. I don't judge. I mean, I do, but you know. So anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.